Ready for tie-dye experiments? I am. I have a friend who requested a red and black tie-dye. I could not find black dye along with the kits at the store, so I'm going to try some color mixing. So if you think about painting color mixing theory, if you mix red, yellow, and blue, or any two complementary colors, you should be able to get a black or brownish color. So I'm going to give it a try. I have red and green, complementary colors. So this time I'm going to start off with the shirt wet because I don't want to leave too much white space. And I'm going to go ahead and try this out in a spiral form. So I'm starting off with my red and green dye mixed and ready to go. And I'm going to go ahead and try equal parts into this empty container that I saved. Let's do 2 squirts of green, 1, 2, and 2 squirts of red, 1, 2. Now, close it up, put on the lid, and shake it up. Pretty good. It's actually pretty dark. I'm noticing that in the center, it does look dark, but as it's spreading out, it's getting like a little green tint. That's one thing I'm a little bit worried about. When I put these together on the shirt, will it separate? So I'm going to try adding a little bit more red and go from there. Okay. Oh man, that looks pretty good. There's still a bit of a green hint coming out of there. It's going to be hard to know how it's going to turn out. This could be interesting. Don't want it to look Christmassy, you know? I'm going to try mixing the 3 primary colors together, red, yellow, and blue. Alright, let's see how this one turned out. These are all primary colors together. That is a much darker black color. And on the edge it has a little bit of yellow, but honestly, a little bit of yellow with red is a lot better than a little bit of green. I think I found what I'm going to do. Primary colors is what it is. I do kind of like the idea of the red being a little darker, though. My next step is that I want to go ahead and darken the red a little bit. So what I want to do is add a little bit of the black dye that I made to the red. I feel like a tie-dye mad scientist. All right, let's try it right here. I think it's close enough. Alrighty, I'm starting with a plain t-shirt that is slightly damp. I'm going to move it up to the center, and then I'm going to pinch it, and I'm going to start twisting to get my spiral. And as I twist, I'm going to help the folds along. Alright, my shirt is spiraled with the rubber bands, and it's kind of neat that it's split into exactly 6 equal sections. So I'm going to use those sections, and I'm going to go ahead and start putting my red and black dye on there. I have some red and black still left, so I'm going to go through there and work on getting some of those white rings out, right? Interesting, they're actually turning yellow. That is kind of fascinating. It might give it a pretty cool look. I'm kind of excited about that. So instead of white, it's going to be white and yellow in between. That's pretty cool. Put it in the bag, seal it, have it sit 6 to 8 hours. Here it is. I've taken it out of the bag. So I have these rubber bands I'm going to take off and reuse them for next time. We're going to see how this turned out. Oh yeah. Check that out. Okay, that is pretty awesome. Check it out. It looks like fire. It's red and black. So cool. Whenever you're testing out color mixing, try it on a paper towel first. Can you imagine that turned out red and green? Ah! So now I'm going to go ahead and rinse this out. Right, so I'm going to rinse this out until the color runs mostly clear. And then I'm going to wash it, put it in the dryer, and that ought to do the trick. Alrighty, it's been washed, it's been dried, and time for the big reveal. Here we go. Check this out. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the back. Alrighty, so this is my tie-dye experiment. And notice the shirt that I'm wearing right now, this is the red that came with the kit. This is the red that I mixed. Okay, and there was no black dye. This is the blue that came with it, and this is the mix. So it's pretty neat. Another thing that I learned with this one is in the original spiral design, I only split it into 4 sections, and the spiral turns out to be pretty wide. This one I split into 6 sections and alternated between my red and black, and I noticed that the spiral becomes more prominent and a little tighter together, and that's pretty neat. So here we have it, my tie-dye experiment. If you like this video, click like, hit subscribe, and check back for some more tie-dye t-shirts.